game you a live service game that you haven't played in 5 months.
5 months, more like a year and some change. Well,
That's even
5
worse.
months from 5 months from 7 months from.
That's even worse.
When I went to North Carolina, right? Okay, so that doesn't really count because it wasn't my account. You know what I mean? So like I don't have to worry about that. I don't play. I told you I don't play. I stopped playing games for a long time. Like I
decided on Infinite this morning, did we?
No, we decided on ODST. But even then,
We said Infinite before I left the house.
Also,
I downloaded it. It's like 67 gigs. Yeah.
Use the
I
elevator.
did it before I left
I
the
would
house.
have remembered. I was dealing with some stuff. I wouldn't remember.
Well,
And again, I always forget that things have to be updated. I always forget.
all right. I believe you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I always do.
we should have just played A Way Out then, instead of suggesting a bunch of stuff that we didn't have on our console. I mean, because I can download that stuff easy.
Oh, you have it's not downloaded. So way else is downloaded.
I downloaded it last Wednesday.
Oh, so it's something. So we can play that.
Well, how much further?
That's all I got.
How much further is what's it called?
That's so fine.
That'd be fun.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Start it up. See how much of it you can play now. If you can at least connect to if you can at least play the campaign or connect online or invite people, then we can do that early. I downloaded it earlier, but I don't remember. I mean, I've played it before, so I can still show you. I can still show you around all of its weird shit. But
Well, you'll love this one. So, my external storage, it won't play from my external storage, and I can't transfer it because it needs to finish, installing. So I gotta wait. I'm stuck. Unless we play like A Way Out, I'm pretty much. This is all I got.
what do you have on your Xbox? Since you have so much that you need external storage, but not enough.
Let's
Install extra drive. What do you have on your Xbox?
find out. I don't even remember. That's how long it's left. That's how I don't touch this.
That's how it's been last week since you touched your Xbox. If
Yeah,
anything,
but I'm not looking at my God. But I'm not looking at my God.
you don't play games on it?
Nah. I'll look Starfield. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know I got Starfield.
Okay, that's what I
That's multiplayer. Yeah, I think I still have the Shredder's Revenge. I'm trying to think of the games that I have installed. Not the ones that are in my library. You know what I mean? I got Gears. Devil May Cry is not in yet.
You had Gears?
PC is paused. No. I have the strategy Gears.
Oh, Gears Tactics.
Yeah, I installed Gears 5. For many reasons.
Were they good reasons? Because Gears 5 is a good game.
I was bored.
Oh well.
So one reason.
What was boring about it?
I mean, like, offline is cool, but it just wasn't. It's so familiar. It's so familiar, which is great because I can not play that game for like a long time. I can come back and it's like as if I'm okay, like I'm decent enough to hold my own. But it's also just not. It's just
multiplayer?
Yeah.
What about the campaign?
A lot of padding. A lot of padding with the part where you can like, it's like quote unquote open world.
I like that part. That was cool. You didn't like that part? We just got to ski around on the thing and
It was fun for the first time, but it wasn't fun, you know, like if I'm gonna go back and play the campaign, like I would really hope that I can skip all that.
I mean,
Because there wasn't really much to find.
there were a bunch of little optional thingies, little optional areas, and then just the main quest line stuff, I guess. Yeah. It was a big open.
Yeah, they had that. I did it, and I did all of them.
Oh, you did?
That's it? Yeah, yeah. This is when I was still a completionist. Like, I was like, I want everything to be done. That's also why, like I said, like, I was like, Gears 5 is another extremely overwhelming game to complete. Like, everything. Especially the seriously achievements, bro. Fuck that. That was like, once they made seriously 3.0, I was like, yeah, no, this is the first game that I know I cannot.
I mean, at least that tracks across all modes, so that's like an eventually achievement. I guess you play the game a lot. I never got any of those.
But also, what also made me not play it is I don't really have much people that were playing Gears 5 that wanted to play Gears 5. Also, like I was talking to people and they're like, nah. And like I was trying to talk to some people like just multiplayer, you know, like the old way. But you know how that goes. So, eventually, my interest got waned. Like I wouldn't mind going back to it to beat it on insane, because I think I played it on hardcore.
It has a new campaign called Hive Busters, starring 3 new characters.
Is that the thing where you go inside the not the locusts? What are they called now?
The Swarm.
Yeah, thank you. The swarm where you go in there and it's kind of like you put a detonator in there and then you run away.
That's one of the co-op modes. This is like a story campaign. Like they released the story DLC for the game. It's called Hive Busters. It's starring an entirely new squad of people.
That I did not know.
Yeah, I think it came out sometime last year.
Last year? Oh shit, so they're still adding shit to it. Interesting. This is also, I think Gears 5 also was probably the last time that I played a game on my just period for like a long time. Until I got COVID and then like, you know, in 2020, and then I was just kind of forced to play games because I was stuck at home for like 2 weeks. Like, well, what am I gonna do? I can't breathe, I can't move, I couldn't even talk when I got sick, so I was like,
That's when you.
I could play video games.
That's when you play an RPG. Yeah, and you just
Well,
or a good horror game.
I looked at all the cheap. No, not horror. Not for me. The way I get scared.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can't run away
And I'm
or.
asthmatic.
That's okay. Asthmatics can play video games too. Just keep your inhaler nearby, and you know.
Not when you got the first strand of COVID and you have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. I was terrified.
I mean,
I had no idea.
playing video games isn't gonna worsen your prognosis. I mean, you know, just get a paper bag. You could probably scare the COVID out of you, and you would have come up with the first.
I was just about to say
You
that.
would have came up with the cure.
I was just about to say that. Maybe I could scare the
Play Silent Hill. You get a fever. You know, you have trouble breathing.
Oh yeah, I just let it all out.
Just play Silent Hill Homecoming.
Homecoming, yeah, I was home. I was coming home. Like Diddy.
That's actually a game.
Coming home. I think
That was the one on 360. Where the guy's looking for his brother, his younger brother.
No. Jenny was playing. The game that Jenny was playing, that's not.
No, it wasn't.
That's something to do with escape the house or something.
Yeah. 5 and 6 originally came out on 360, and then they did HD remasters of them, which really weren't. They were just
Right.
60 frame versions of the game. Happy 60 frame version, HD versions of it, which were cool.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Bane and Mike.
I got have Modern Warfare because they did a weekend event on what's the battle one? There's a couple battles. Or is
You're
it
talking about the new one?
Battle Royale? Or is it no, the new the 2018.
That would be the new one. That would absolutely be the new one.
Yeah, the
the
new one.
original Modern Warfare is
Yeah, so they have
2004. 2006.
You're right. So I have that one because on Warzone they dedicated a free weekend for you to play the Modern Warfare 2018. So I have that for it was cute. See Call of Duty and yours are like the two games that I could not play for like 2 years. I come back and it's something with like nothing. Like those games it just seems like not even good. So like 40 kills and 10 deaths. That was great. So anyways, Death Square. That's a probably fun game. I beat it all by myself.
It's called Death Squared.
Yeah, Death Squared. So Death Squared is you have co-op, right? So with the co-op Death Squared, I was controlling 4 people on the same controller, and I thought the game was for that because that's also what I had when I had that same controller. Master Killer, what's up? Sorry, cat down. I promise you.
That's crazy. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was playing Destiny. I was playing far too much.
Playing
Yeah,
Destiny.
during the pandemic. Playing a lot.
I could, but like that's a perfect game.
It is and it isn't. It is because, I mean, depending on how you play the game, like they've streamlined it so much over the years, but depending on how you play it, it's the kind of game that you can either play for a good while if you're really into the meta and into your roles, or you could play it for a little bit, knock out all the
Yeah.
challenges, and then just not touch it for a week. And I was definitely one of the knock out my bounties every day, like, you know, run some
Oh, that's
raids,
perfect.
run some grandmasters, kind of, yeah, dude. Like I remember I played what most people consider to be the worst season of Destiny. I was like level 419 by the end of that season, and that was entirely.
Could it be 420?
You know, I'm so mad that I wasn't. Like, if I was gonna go that far, I may as well have just gotten level 420 and just been done with it, but no. The season ended and I was level 419. I'm just gonna have to hold that for all time.
Bruh,
Because I'm
that's
never gonna be that level
disrespectful.
again in a single
Guys,
season.
you see, and that
Like, that was insane.
Okay,
Level 400 is
alright.
insane.
Nah. Bruh,
The
that's a
past,
lot, that's
dude,
a
the
lot, that's
past,
a lot.
the past caps at 100. Okay, and I was level
Good.
420.
Is there
Now, mind you,
a ranking system?
well, no, nah. It's just like it's a battle pass with a bunch of shit on it, and then after you reach 100, you just get like XP boost or whatever. But they stop giving you rewards. It just becomes like a dick measuring thing after a while. It just really did. I was just running around, and because of COVID, the seasons in Destiny are usually about 3 months long. Because of COVID, I think that season got extended. It got extended by an extra 2 months, so that kind of compounded it. Yeah, like it was silly, but that was definitely like my COVID time sink. It's only now that I don't play Destiny anymore that I realize just how much time that was, and just how long I was playing it. Like, I regret nothing, but holy shit, yeah, that was.
Son, I mean, if you put your time in it, you should never regret anything.
Oh yeah, no.
I never regret anything that I put my time in. I think the only time I've regretted putting time in, I guess, like a video game. It might be the achievements that I still have not
I
gotten.
believe you.
Like the achievements that, yeah, like those ones are like a 3 minute beat the level up battlefield when you're going down the god's like stomach or whatever. You gotta get it down. You gotta beat him in like 3 minutes.
Funny.
And I'm always off by like 3 seconds. That bothers me. Or like Super Meat Boy. That shit
Love
bothers
Super
me.
Meat Boy though.
That's a hard
Love
one.
Super Meat Boy.
I love it too, but fuck. I love it.
I mean, it's difficult as
Meant to
shit.
be difficult.
You know, it's absolutely. I mean,
But you feel so good accomplishing.
yeah, dude. I mean, listen. You know, you know one thing I love? I love when a game is very honestly designed to kick your ass. Like it's designed like you're going to die and a lot. But because of that, the game's not an asshole about it. It's actually just an active part of the gameplay. Like you know you're supposed to die a shitload in Super Meat Boy because when you finally reach that moment, when you finally like get over whatever hill you were trying to overcome, the fucking replay at the end with all of your deaths playing at the same exact time. It's amazing.
That's very true. Oh,
Just like
yeah.
400
Yeah,
of you, all the deaths that you had suddenly are just playing out at the same exact time. It's like, yeah, all right. I feel good, and I can kind of laugh at it. Yeah, so I did appreciate that, even though, yeah, dude, the B levels in that are some crazy horse shit. I think I beat the regular levels, but not the dark ones. Like you know when you beat it,
I didn't even beat the regular.
and you can flip the map over.
No, I like you're talking about the inverted stuff. I beat some of the inverted ones, but I didn't beat the main game. I got stuck on the final boss.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, just got stuck on it, which that's like the one game where I'm like, yo, if you can't beat it, I am not gonna make fun of you because it is meant to be hard as hell, and there is nothing you can do about
Yeah,
it.
no, some games earn that reputation, like Cuphead. I feel like Cuphead has that reputation. Like, Cuphead is a game where if some people just didn't beat it, I don't blame you. And if you had to beat it on easy, which means you didn't really beat it, because it removes a boss phase from all of the bosses and doesn't even let you finish the game if you play it on easy or casual.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can't beat it up.
Nah, I mean you can get up to a point, but it won't let you fight the final boss or access the devil's lair if you play it on casual. You have to actually go back and finish every level on normal. And on normal, yeah, it reminded me of Vector Man, which I know you'll find it in every Genesis collection that's been released. I love Vector Man. I actually have the cartridge for Vector Man. Love that game. But it was so notoriously difficult that very few people actually beat it. And if you used any cheats in it, and there were cheats to like give you extra lives, maybe refill your health, you know, give you a weapon. If you used any cheat at all, even a cosmetic one, when you beat the game, it would say, "Congratulations! Now play the game without cheating," and kick you back to the title screen.
I have a very interesting take.
Yeah?
Mind if I read it?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It comes from Master Killer.
But yeah.
I love the Wu Tang game.
Oh, facts. I didn't even pick that up right away.
So check this out. He said, those games are not intrinsically difficult. Their difficulty is artificially increased by tweaking the level design to make the gameplay harder, control-wise. In his humble opinion, he continues by saying it's like the Souls games. And
Game?
the difficulty is artificially
What game is he talking
created
about?
by making the game like we were talking, like the games that we were just talking about.
Well, like what?
Like Meat Boy, like Super Meat Boy, for example. Like he believes that it's artificially difficult because the level design is what makes it harder and not necessarily the game itself. So I actually asked him, what do you think is the actual difficulty?
Yeah, that's not the definition of artificial difficulty, though.
Well, he said that like S World or Command Modern Operations would
Like-
be a difficult game. I don't even know.
Well, like deliberately punishing level design isn't artificial difficulty. That's actual difficulty. Like artificial difficulty is say if when you're playing a beat 'em up, okay, and the boss suddenly has invincible phases where he can't be hit out of any move. Like artificial difficulty spikes or that's bad game design. Or when a game gets hard for no reason. Not when it's intentionally designed to be hard. I mean, if that were the case, Cuphead would be by that logic, Cuphead is badly designed. Or has artificial difficulty, and it doesn't. Cuphead just has pay attention to the patterns and you'll eventually overcome it difficulty. But yeah, if Cuphead suddenly had shots in it that you couldn't dodge, or bosses suddenly out of nowhere got like invincibility phases that kept you from damaging them, that would be artificial difficulty. Yeah, like beat 'em ups are designed with artificial difficulty. Those bullshit moments in Shredder's Revenge were like when we were fighting Super Shredder and he's barely got half a damage phase. You could call that an artificial difficulty spike because beat 'em ups, you know, are designed that way. To like fuck with you.
What is DCS? Is that an acronym?
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of DCS. What is DCS? Like what is it what does it stand for?
Oh yeah.
Digital combat simulator. That's
I never heard of that. Speaking of, Gotham Knights is coming to Game Pass next month.
That sounds like a game to play the shit on because I heard it's the most played game out there.
It's, I mean, honestly, WB has been chasing the ghost of the Arkham trilogy ever since Rocksteady stopped making them. And yeah, Gotham Knights is definitely like it. We have Arkham City at home. Like, Mom, can we get the Batman Arkham collection? It's like, honey, we have the Arkham collection at home. But I know that has online co-op. We're gonna play that and roast it for the culture.
Oh yeah.
We gotta play that and roast it for the culture.
Yeah, I mean we have to. The way that Batman dies is
Did you say Batman dies?
and Gotham Knights are spoiled that.
I mean, yes, but no, because I feel like when your premise starts with Batman is dead, you're already heading down a dark path that you know you can't be saved at that point.
Oh yeah.
Like I think even the TV shows, Gotham Knights had that premise, didn't it? They were like, Batman is dead, and the
I
city
didn't watch
is.
it. I didn't even watch it.
You know what? No one watched it.
Evac, what's up? How you doing?
I
man?
think
How
the
you doing?
pilot somehow got bad ratings, and you can't even rate pilots.
rating pilot. I'm interested in this. Like,
Is it a PC game?
I'm gonna rate.
Like what is DCS for?
He's giving me. I'm getting a bunch of like. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
Oh, did you see how much of Exoprimal was available?
Okay, so it's done now.
Okay. I'm just sitting here slogging. Well, I'm slogging through a game I used to like, but I don't really like anymore because I've played it far. It's overstayed its welcome. Yeah. I love Gungrave Gore, but it's.
I was watching. I saw you play that.
Oh, I enjoy the hell out of it, but it's overstayed its welcome as far as I'm concerned. Like the only reason I can play this is because I'm a huge fan of Gungrave. But I've beaten it 4 times already.
Okay, so
Yeah, and this game is
DCS is a combat simulator via fighter jets.
whoa. Interesting.
Nah, I could see I see his argument because I'm assuming it's gonna simulate actually flying F-18, right? I'm gonna assume that. So I can only assume the amount of buttons that you need to memorize and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like as if you're trying like a helicopter or whatnot. Like if it's as complicated or as close to complication as flying a fighter jet would be, I can only assume that I can understand what he means by difficulty. The difficulty for I guess what he's saying is that the curve is not necessarily the map, it's the actual the main piece itself. And the main piece is the fighter jet. I understand his argument. Bruh, can you imagine playing this?
No, I'm really trying to, and I can't picture what you're describing.
Yeah, he said indeed. Simulation of aircrafts. All button switching system PCC simulated. Oh my gosh.
So it's like work.
It's like work. Yeah, it's like work, but I would actually see, well, not like, this ain't really, I'm not gonna call this work. This is like,
Like games I can't comprehend why they exist. Like, have you ever heard of SnowRunner?
no, but I've heard of
Don't fucking understand SnowRunner. No, like SnowRunner is literally a game where you play as a trucker and you have to drive your cargo from one part of the continental US or whatever to another. And you know, you pick your rig and you pick the tires and all the other bullshit and the cab and you got to figure out how you're going to strap your cargo in, and then you drive. And then along the way, you know, there's off-road terrain. Oh shit, it might rain and there's a mudslide. And oh no, but if you turn too fast, it's literally a truck driving simulator. That's what you do.
Can I ask people, why are simulators so fun for people to watch?
Yes.
I don't understand that. I don't get it, and I want to understand.
You think it's like
because manual labor in real life is not
Yeah, bro.
but having to make manual labor in my video games does not seem like fun. Like I'm escaping reality by doing
By
something
working.
Like I don't.
Yes,
understand.
it's like you're
Yeah,
getting
nah.
out of work to go home and then go to work.
I don't understand.
Bro.
Like, I mean, if you want to do, if you want to make it like a hobby,
Yeah.
like that's cool. Like Power Wash Simulator, if anything, I think Power Wash Simulator is an interesting one because all you're doing is cleaning shit up, but it's like a conversational game. Like there's just something we're doing in passing with a bunch of like little Easter
Yeah.
eggs and stuff, but we're just talking. So like for instance, like this right now, instead of me, which I just thought of, waiting for this damn game
Yeah.
to download, I could have been smart and downloaded Power Wash Simulator and say, hey, Penguin, download Power Wash Simulator. Let's just wash Bikini Bottom until this game gets finished.
I mean,
We could literally be doing
that's technically what I'm doing right now, to be frank. I'm cleansing Japan of Yakuza right now, but I want to add to that. Because that's absolutely true. I mean, not only are you doing something like kind of procedural, but there's a calming aspect to it. You know, it's like you said, like
Right.
you're not just cleaning. You're not. It's like you just said. You're having a conversation. I shit you not. I'm about to go deep on you here. Okay, listen. About to go balls deep into this analogy.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You're literally having a conversation with whatever it is you're cleaning because you're trying to get through the dirt to whatever's underneath. Tell me not. You go, like, if you got the Final Fantasy VII pack for Power Wash Simulator and you saw Cloud's garage all dirty and his motorcycle all dirty, tell me you wouldn't want to clean that shit and see what the bike actually looks like underneath.
There's an incentive.
Yeah.
Not fucking. I'm gonna
wash the
plant some-
shit out of this motorcycle.
I'm not gonna plant some eggplants and then look at it rot because I don't have a green thumb. Bro, you know how I can't do that.
Nah,
like
man.
those fun games, like the Stardust. Oh,
I mean,
hell no.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna put me through the stress and emotional anguish of having to cultivate vegetables in real time, I better be able to eat or at least smell them shits. Like, a few years ago, they tried to make games with smell technology. I forgot what game it was. Some game came with a scratch and sniff card.
Wait. I heard
You
about
remember this, right? Like this game that came out with a scratch and sniff card.
Yeah, does anybody remember this? You remember the game? I remember this. Oh, it's bothering me.
It's hilarious.
I want
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that better be the payoff. That needs to be the payoff. Otherwise, what are we doing here? But no, you're right.
Scratch and sniff. Oh, by the way, how was the Mortal Kombat party?
Oh, it was awesome. So they had it at it was at Dave and Buster's on 42nd Street. They took out the entire back area, I guess that they use for like sporting events or they're gonna try or wrestling. Like I think there's a group there that does wrestling, like they do PPVs and things like that every week, AEW or we got that area. And up on two screens they had blown up a stream of a tournament going elsewhere at Brookland, who were also partnered up. stuff, which was at Dave and Buster's, sponsored by Video Games New York. But it was cool. They had a Mortal Kombat menu with like drinks and food, kiosks set up with with most of the Mortal Kombats. I'm talking from 3 through the Deadly Alliance games. They had old consoles set up with controllers. You could just sit down and play them. And of course, a bunch of stations with MK1 where people were either lathing it up or just, fighting against each other. But it was pretty hype. They had stuff early. There was a raffle there. And of course, the night got capped off by the money match that everybody for months has been meaning about and looking forward to, which was the end result of Waka Flocka having challenged Sonic Fox, who's regarded to be one of the best MK players of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, he was blindfolded, right?
At the end of the night, yeah. I mean, look, anybody with half a brain knew how this was going to go down. We just were wondering. Is this
MK's version of when Lupe Fiasco thought that he was, quote unquote, won against the best Tekken player?
It was Street Fighter.
Really
you know what? I will be honest. Everyone kind of took Lupe versus Daigo marginally seriously, but I feel like deep down inside we all knew there was going to be a little bit of showmanship there and a little bit of playing it up for the crowd, because come on, Lupe, are you really that good?
Well,
now, he was actually better than everybody thought he would be, but come on, it's Daigo Umehara, man. It's the beast. It's the man that's part of Evo Moment 37 and has cursed Justin Wong for life every time he does a Chun-Li super. But that was entertaining in a very exhibition-like way. Like, we kind of knew what was up. This, though, this genuinely felt like Waka Flocka was coming for this dude's neck. And so we were all like, come on.
He gave no remorse.
Nah, he was like, he was definitely having fun with it, but we were all like, Waka, you're not going to beat this man. Like, so many people have come so close and tried. Like, Perfect Legend, infamously, has had his name memed to Perfect Legend with the L and the E in his name replaced with a 13 because Sonic Fox 13-0'd him. In a match, in a showdown that he instigated. Yeah, he told Sonic that he wasn't good with anybody but one character, that he would beat him, that he didn't stand a candle to him, that the new generation of MK players weren't all that good. And it was like, okay.
He's just talking all
Yeah.
all that shit. He's just trying to talk as much
Oh
shit
yeah,
as
and this is when he played Aaron Black, that cowboy character? So Aaron Black, yeah. He was in MKX.
And another.
Yeah. But this was when MKX was out.
Watch out.
So it was funny. He picked Katana and beat him 10-0. And then, being unwilling to save face, he was like, "Oh, nah. I didn't say you couldn't beat me. I said that you couldn't beat me with Aaron Black, who's his main." And everybody was like, "No, just let it go, bro. Just let it go. Don't do this. So then he picked Aaron Black and 3-0'd him. This is the person that Waka Flocka challenged to a fight in MK1.
Waka should have been like, all right, but you can't see me in Chicago, right? It's real time,
What?
boy. It's real time. You should have said it like that. Like, and then right.
And Sonic Fox was like, "Yeah, you're right. I can't see you." And that's when he busted out the blindfold.
God.
And then picked the blind character because he played as Kenshi.
I'm in, by the way. Finally, I'm at
When I tell you that the entire room was freaking out, when I tell you that everybody was freaking the hell out, because he pulled out a mask. He pulled out a COVID mask and put it over his eyes. That was the blindfold.
That's pretty funny.
It was in the moment we were just like, "Oh my god!" But it was fun. The guys were cool, and I was talking to them after the event. They're definitely gonna have something going for Tekken. They're gonna try and do Mortal Kombat events every other week over at Dave and Buster's. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, just locals and fun shit. But they're definitely doing a Tekken event, and we gotta roll through for that.
I see. Now that one I'm gonna go.
I was like, we should roll into that, IRL stream it, you know, just freak the